So what is up, guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mode channel, your source for on point, no hype reviews. Welcome back yet again, guys. I've found some time to make another video review from the bunch of decants that I recently purchased from these all new fragrances. Today we are going to do another no hype review. Again, telling the truth here. We're not getting paid to tell you guys how this fragrance is the next best thing. I'm here to tell you guys what to expect really from these fragrances before you buy it, before you make a decision, before you put your hard-earned money into this. So today we are going to talk about a fragrance from the house of Christian Dior. Really one of my favorite houses. I think that they do produce a lot of really good ones. Just recently I released a video for Dior Toba Color, guys, and I think that that one is a legitimate fragrance that can be used during the fall winter season. And since it's fall winter season, I think that this season is the best time for fragrances. To be honest, I think all the companies are gonna come out of the woodwork with their best stuff, and so I'm really excited to see what will come out this fall winter season 2021. But today we are going to talk about their recent release, and this is none other than Christian Dior Vanilla Diorama right here. Vanilla Diorama. And so once I saw the name Vanilla Diorama, of course, vanilla being the key word right there, I got really excited because I said, man, vanilla is really great for, you know, the fall winter season. I love Nishane Ani, I love Guerlain Spiritus Double Vanille, and I surely love Atelier Dior Lune Feline. I really love vanilla fragrances, guys, and there's actually this one vanilla fragrance I've been wanting to review and actually buy a full bottle of. I was just waiting for the fall winter season, not to take away the attention from Vanilla Diorama, but there is this vanilla fragrance I tried that I was really blown away, and I'll talk about it at the end of the video and hopefully review it at some time later. Anyways, we do love vanilla fragrances, and this is the time for vanilla fragrances. So Vanilla Diorama, guys, this one right here, this one stoked my curiosity. Let's go spray this thing right now. Dior Vanilla Diorama. What can we expect from this fragrance? Is it going to be a straightforward vanilla fragrance? Is it something that's going to be unisex? Will it lean masculine? Will it lean feminine? We shall find out today. First things first, let's talk about the opener of Vanilla Diorama. Now, this opening part right here with the top notes, I really like, and as you guys know, the top notes part of a fragrance is the one that actually provides the initial impact. Not saying that that's the total impact of the fragrance or if that's gonna give you the entire character of the fragrance, but the opening right here I really like. When it comes to the opening notes of Vanilla Diorama, we've got orange, we've got pink pepper, and we've got lemon, guys, okay? Looking at this top notes list, guys, you guys are really curious about how much of each is really in the top notes area. I would say right here that it is more orange and pepper than lemon, okay? So this one actually has a spicy, like orange, like opener, which I really like. It reminds me of certain fragrances I already own. And then the lemon, I would say, is really just lingering in the background, okay? So I wouldn't say that you've got a lot of lemon here or lemon pepper. It's really orange and pepper, an immediate spicy curve right here from Dior Vanilla Diorama. However, the thing too is that you will have a slightly boozy intro as well, okay? So the note that rises pretty early, which is from the mid notes right here, is your rum. So you've got spicy, boozy, orange here in the opening. I think that this opening combo can be used with other fragrances because it's not necessarily a precursor to vanilla. It's not necessarily for a vanilla centric fragrance. I think that these types of opening notes can be used on any fall winter fragrance. Now, the star of the show that's not named bourbon vanilla, in my opinion, guys, is the powerful mid note of Vanilla Diorama, which is your cacao. All right, cacao right here. This one really comes out after maybe an hour or maybe 45 minutes of that opener. I think that that cacao really comes out, and I think, in my opinion, that part here is going to be either the make it or break it for those that are testing or trying Dior Vanilla Diorama right here. It's kind of powdery. It's not super sweet. It's just cacao, but it is a nice precursor to vanilla. I think that it's not vanilla, but it does tell you in your mind that, oh, this sets me up for a vanilla like centric fragrance right here. Now this cacao right here, in my opinion, like I said, this is a make it or break it note for a lot of people, okay? Why? Because this note right here for some people might totally disrupt that spicy boozy opening. All right, it's like you're smelling this spicy boozy opening and then you get hit with a powdery cacao, and some of y'all might be maybe disrupted by it, or you may like it, you may not like it. Another thing about this cacao note is that it may lean feminine as well. As you are smelling this as a guy, you might be like, oh man, I don't think this is something that I would wear. It kind of smells femme. But I think for the women that are smelling this cacao note, I think it really matches women a lot more than men. Because that cacao note is so dominant, Dior sort of counterbalanced this note right here with some cardamom spice, guys. So it's supposed to be like a continuation from the spiciness of the intro. But to be honest, guys, the cardamom is just not enough to really beat out the sweetness or the cacao-ness of this mid, guys, okay? So the cacao note will still be the most dominant, most powerful note right here in the mid, with the cardamom just slightly behind. I don't think is gonna outbeat that. Cacao is gonna be cacao all the way. So cacao is really the mid note that I think takes over, especially when I'm wearing Dior Vanilla Diorama. This note really like comes out. Speaking of the sillage of Vanilla Diorama, it's really like a powdery, and it's a very good moderate sillage. I think the people around you are really gonna smell you. It's not a beast mode fragrance, and I don't expect it to. I don't think that cacao should be in a beast mode type level. I would say people around you, maybe 4 feet, will definitely smell you, I think, okay? The longevity of Vanilla Diorama, in my opinion, lasts pretty long. I wouldn't say it lasts super long, but it does last 8 to 10 hours. I think that the sillage, powdery part of Dior Vanilla Diorama also lasts pretty good. So I mean, no problems with the longevity and the sillage on this. Now, as we go towards the dry down, that's where that bourbon vanilla comes out, and I am a fan of bourbon vanilla. So I love Torino, as you guys know. Sergio Torino is my favorite. Bourbon vanilla being part of it also has its own spices in it. So, it is a fragrance I like, and I would say that that one is really a more masculine leaning version of all of this. But I would say that once the bourbon vanilla comes out, it gets nice. It's sweet, powdery type of vanilla, and then you've also got sandalwood and patchouli, so you are going to get a woody part here towards the dry down with some patchouli. You could say that overall, guys, it's like a bitter, spicy, and then turns into sweet, and then slightly bitter right at the end. Now, where to wear this fragrance? I think that this is a casual to semi-formal fragrance right here, guys, okay? I think that this can be worn casually, to be honest, but I think it also has a tinge of semi-formal in it. I think that this can be worn in a semi-formal occasion, parties, anniversaries, dinner dates, all that stuff. I think that this will work, especially for the ladies. Yet again, I think that this one right here, if you dress up, look real nice, and then you're gonna add this to the mix, I think is good. Okay, so it has that sillage that I think it's not too pushy, it's not too attention seeking, attention grabbing, but it's more than enough to grab the attention of who's in front of you and who is around you. But I will say this, that the thing with Dior Vanilla Diorama, in my opinion, is that I think that this is a good intro fragrance. Okay, it's a good intro fragrance. I think that this is a fragrance that if you're just starting up, or if you haven't tried a lot of other vanilla fragrances and this is the first time you tried it, I think that many people that are trying it will be like, oh, I like it. The opening, really nice. And if you haven't tried, any fragrance with vanilla, cacao, sweet gourmandish type perfumes, I think that this might blow your socks off. But to me, And I've tried a ton of fragrances. I've reviewed a ton of fragrances, hundreds. This one right here smelled pretty normal. It smelled pretty generic actually. And I guess it's the effect of that cacao and the vanilla. And like in the end, you know, my reasoning was like, well, you know, they did make a vanilla perfume, so what do you expect, Troy? It felt kind of normal. It was kind of underwhelming, smelled kind of generic. I feel like this one right here smells like other perfumes. I think for the collector or for those that have actually tried a lot, I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna like this. I don't know if it's enough to buy this. And if you are new and you got some money to burn, I think this boils down to that cacao note, to be honest. Like, you know, opening's real nice, but it will boil down to that cacao note. So definitely try this out first. Don't go out and just buy it automatically. Please get a sample or something. Try it out first, and you know, you'll see what I mean, and see if this is a fragrance that you guys really like, that you know you might buy for the fall winter season. Now, speaking of the fragrance, the vanilla fragrance that really blew my socks off is called Indult Tihota. All right, Indult Tihota blew my socks off. I'm just waiting till it gets really, really cold, and then I'm gonna buy it. That fragrance, guys, oh my god, when it comes to vanilla, not hyping this up, that really blew my socks off. As for this fragrance, try if you will, but I think for the women, I think they're gonna like this, honestly, because this one here is an uncomplicated fragrance, you know, and for some women, I'm sure that has worked for you gals right there. Wearing uncomplicated fragrances just does the job, okay? Here's the cacao, here's the vanilla, here's my slightly spicy boozy opener, so you know the guys will take notice. I think for the women, okay, and I mean, for those that have tried this, if you're a girl, let me know in the comments. I think this will be an easy purchase, easy grab. I think it'll do its job for the ladies. But for the guys, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. If you're a guy, you bought this, you like this, I would love to know your thoughts on Dior Vanilla Diorama. But for me, I'm gonna pass on this one. Not even gonna buy like a bigger, you know, decan or whatever. I think that there are other more superior vanilla fragrances for at least my taste. But again, try it, guys, okay? Try it. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And again, thank you guys for 9,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys. We're headed to 10K. I mean, we're going really quickly, guys, and I do have a lot of awesome surprises to bring your way. So I have made a few calls this morning, so it's gonna be really fun on the channel. So again, make sure to like and subscribe, share the videos, talk about the videos, because I'm probably one of the few channels out here really doing this no hype thing, because as you know, the sponsorship is real. All right, we're not sponsored by any means, okay? I'm buying all of this with my own money. So until then, this is Troy D. I'll see you guys soon. God bless, take care, have a great day.